Well, our next comic is actually one of our avid contributors to Conundrum Stages, and there he has actually been featured in a web series called Labor Days. It's about the day in the life of day laborers, and he has a cameo where he attacks people with his crotch. So, ladies and gentlemen, from the mean streets of Boynton Beach, Mr. Leon Arp!
Thank you very much, Kevin. All right. I'm glad they let me up here kind of early tonight because I got to get back to my nursing home by 10 o'clock. But you're looking good, and I feel good, just like I knew I would. Do you want to know why I feel good? Because Papa's got a brand new colostomy bag. Wow, 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 wow. I feel good, but I feel a little bit sad tonight. I'll tell you why. Last week, a woman told me I was a lousy lover. Now, how can you make a decision like that in 30 seconds? 2 weeks ago, I was making love to a woman and she fell asleep on me. I was going for the G-spot. I think I hit the snooze button. Would you like to know how bad my love life really is?
Yeah.
Last night, I went home by myself, and I gave myself a golden shower. That's not good, right? I'm a little bit ashamed to admit this, but I actually, after that happened, I paid money to have phone sex. All right, I dialed in a 1-900 number. A woman answered the phone. She said, "Sex Express." I said, "Yes, this is Leon Arp calling. What's your name?" She said, "My name is Arunda Dunda." I said, "What did you say your name is?" She said, "My name is Arunda Dunda." I said, "Where are you?" She said, "I am in Mumbai, India." I said, "No wonder we've got so much unemployment. They're outsourcing this too." So I said, "Do you have a slum landlord?" She said, "No, but I can give you some hand job." Now I realize that slum landlord does not rhyme with some hand job. But for 89 cents a minute, you're not going to get Emily Dickinson. So I said, "What are you doing right now?" She said, "I am sitting on an elephant wearing crotchless panties." I said, "How did you get crotchless panties on an elephant? They'll never fit." But anyway, so I said, I said, "While I got you on the line, could you help me fix my computer?" No, she wouldn't do that. So I said, "Well, listen, can I have my hand job now?" She said, "No, not tonight." She said, "I laughed so hard, I peed my pants. I must now go bathe in the Ganges River." So I got a little bit upset about that, so I took my cell phone and I pounded my pound button. Now I call my cell phone Freddie. I didn't get a hand job, but Freddie got fingered. I'd like to say something funny now. I don't want to break the mood. We're having a nice quiet evening together, right? Okay, well I want to tell you something. You know, things aren't going too well with me. Not tonight, and not even in my career. So I went to an employment agency just last week. I met a woman there. She said, "Leon, sit down, tell me all about yourself." I said, "Well, I used to be a Chippendale dancer, but I quit." And she said, "What did you do that for?" I said, "Well, women kept sticking dollar bills down the front of my pants." And she said, "What's wrong with that?" And I said, "Well, sometimes they're trying to get a little change. They're nickel and diming. In fact, one woman stuck a coupon down my pants for a Subway footlong." I said, would you settle for a 6-inch with extra pickles?" Well, she said, "Let me know more about yourself." I said, "Well, I'm an animal lover." She said, "Oh, that's very nice." I said, "Yes, I've been arrested for it twice, but never convicted. But I've got a restraining order on me. I can't get within 500 feet of a zoo. And I'm not allowed to watch Animal Planet because I could have a flashback." So she said, "Well, what other kinds of things have you done?" I said, "Well, I actually you work in a department store. I worked in women's underwear. You thought Victoria had a secret." Well, what else have you done recently? I said, well, the most recent job I had, I got a job in a pickle factory. She said, how did that go? Well, the first day I was there, they caught me jerking my gherkin. Okay, so they gave me a warning. Now, the next day I was there, I stuck my dick in the pickle slicer. Well, they fired me and they fired her too. Yeah. Isn't it amazing? I'm going to tell you something. You know, when you're doing comedy these days, you have to keep up with what's going on. And I find with a lot of the young comics, Kevin, you probably know this, one of the topics they seem to touch on is masturbation. Oh, I know I may go blind, don't really mind, please don't stop me now. I know I'll never be lonesome, since I've learned to pull my bones some. I won't back off, I'll just jack off, ready, set, go. Now I'll keep whacking my funnel, till I get some carpal tunnel. Wiki whacker, I'm no slacker, just you watch me go. It's not over yet. I'll keep taking Viagra till I look just like Niagara. Wanker yanker, cracker jacker, don't you tell me no. Whoa! Thank you. I don't know how I'm here. Did I get yet? Should we do something more? Okay. Now listen, I just thought I'd tell you that got to get serious for a moment. Just last week, I had a dream about Jesus, okay? And in this dream, Jesus was in a dungeon, and a dominatrix was giving him a spanking. Do you want to know what Jesus did? He turned the other cheek.
Nice.
Now, God saw what happened, and then God grabbed Jesus, and God gave him a spanking. He was saying, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Wow.
I don't like that for a closing joke, but I think you stuck with it. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah.
Come on back, Kevin. Thank you, my friend.
Once again, Mr. Leon Harb. Give him another hand. Not that hand. Not that hand either. All right, so moving along, we have another avid contributor to our Conundrum Stages programs. He actually was featured in our Funny Business program back in October at Stage 84 in Davie. And now he actually has a new project if you are into podcasts. He has a show called Brown Skin and Glasses, where him and his co-host actually talk about pop culture and